Well, welcome to Sochi in Russia, and the range behind me is the Caucasus Mountains, and as I'm sure you're aware, Sochi is host to the 2014 Winter Olympics. Just about 5 years ago there was virtually nothing here, just a couple of old chairlifts, a few buildings, and that was about it really. Now it's basically the biggest building site in Europe as far as I can work out. The place is alive to cranes and buildings and all sorts of diggers coming in, and an incredible amount of work going on here. It has of course all stopped at the moment, or most of it has, simply because of the snow. We've had 3 meters of snow here in the last week or so. It's just carried on and on and on, but it has now stopped. We've had a couple of blue sky days, and well, the skiing here really is quite amazing. Now, I wasn't quite sure what to expect about skiing in Russia. I thought it might be a little bit like, well, skiing in Eastern Europe really, bit budget, should we say. It's not at all. It's more like some of the top resorts in the Western Alps. There's a fantastic new lift system that's gone in here, built by the likes of Doppelmayr and Pommer. A huge amount of money has been spent on the whole infrastructure here, from the snow cannons to the peace bashers to the peace markers to the avalanche patrol to pretty much everything, though they are rather lacking in signs. Not many signs around showing you where to go, not many peace maps, not many maps actually on the slopes themselves either, but otherwise there's amazing snow here, and there's 3 different resorts here. There's talk of linking the 3 of them in a couple of years' time, hopefully before the Olympics. Once that happens, it really will be a huge linked ski area. But there is some fantastic skiing here. I mean, really, it's pretty much like a good resort in the Alps, really. We've got some wide open piste skiing for those high-speed carving turns. There's plenty of off-piste here. Some of it you have to take a little walk to get to, if that's your cup of tea. But once you get there, there's some amazing skiing, both off the chutes above the tree line and in the trees themselves, though when we did it was a little bit heavy in the trees, but we just about managed to find our way through there. But that was fantastic skiing. In terms of the snow, as I said, 3 meters has fallen here in the last week just before we arrived here, and its snow record really is second to none. So if you like powder and you like deep snow, then this is the place to come. Elsewhere, apart from this part of Europe, the Alps have had yet another snowfall. Last weekend up to 75 centimeters fell just before the weekend. Resorts closed once again, mainly in Austria. Huge problems for the poor old tour operators trying to transfer everyone backwards and forwards from the airport to the resorts, and of course the poor people themselves who were stuck on coaches or stuck in airports, or even stuck in the resort. Not the worst place in the world to get stuck, obviously, but not much skiing to be had because all the lifts were closed. But that snow has eased off. Not sure entirely, the forecasters, what is forecast, not entirely sure what's to come, but judging by how things have gone this winter, we'll all have another metre of snow in a matter of days or so. Over in America, good snow over there finally. As you may know, good start to the season in America, then basically it stopped snowing for almost, well, 2 months in some places, so dreadful snow, lots of areas closed. Vail Resorts, one of the resorts which is a partner of PlanetSKI, the back bowls were open only a few weeks, well, only about a week or so ago, some of the back bowls open, otherwise they've been shut for the whole winter, which is unprecedented. But it has now finally got some snow, as have other resorts in Colorado. Much better up further north in Canada, where again great snow there. Whistler once again has good snow conditions. More snow has fallen in the last few days, and they're claiming that more is set to come over the next week or so. Further inland in resorts like Fernie, again good snow there, though the temperature did warm up a little bit, I'm told, but again it's cooled down a bit and good snow there now. So the winter, well, really across Europe to here in Sochi, to over in America, and North America too, Canada and USA, looking very good indeed. And here, well, all I can say is it's not the destination some people might want to go to, given the visa requirements and the hassle of flying here. There are no direct flights. I actually flew in via Istanbul, so it's a long old journey to get here, but not nearly as long as going across the Atlantic to North America. And once you get here, it really is something special. I thoroughly recommend it. This is James Cove for PlanetSKI in Sochi, Russia.